Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Straight Talk for Energy Healers. My name is Raina Aurora. I am an energy healer. I am the creator of the healing modality called the accelerated release technique. So, what I do is I work with the subconscious to help people heal their emotional baggage so that they can move forward and live the life that they want to live. I'm also the author of the book called The Energy Healing Bible. It's my little baby. And finally, I am here on a mission. My mission is to help healers like yourselves to be able to live your life's purpose, to be able to help as many people as you possibly can, to share your gifts with the world, and to do that without being broke. Because let's face it, energy healers do not have the cachet that they deserve. I know you work miracles. I get to see them every single day. And because of that, you absolutely, totally deserve to be able to work your magic and live a comfortable life too. Like you don't have to give it all away for free just because you've got gifts. So to that end, I am bringing on speakers to give you the tools and the resources and the little tidbits of advice to help you achieve that goal. So without further ado, I'm going to bring on today's guest. I'll do my best to pronounce her name right. Kubra Ozguvenc. And Kubra is a happiness alchemist, coach, and energy healer. She has a story from paralysis to happiness alchemist. For 5 years, she's used her knowledge and expertise with her clients. And her mission as a former chemist and current alchemist is to show people how spirituality and science collaborate for better results. Now, I love those words. Once upon a time, I had a podcast called Science Meets Spirituality. So I am all over this, and I'm absolutely thrilled to bring Kubra on. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you doing today?
Hi, Renu. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with you. How are you today?
I am excellent. Did I get your name right?
It was perfect, actually. I'm impressed because it's a very hard one, to be honest. Even for the, Turkish people, sometimes they have confusion, but you did very well job.
All right. I only had to remember it for a few moments, so we'll see how long it sticks in my brain. But
You can say
okay.
cubes.
Cubes. Okay, I could do that. Now, this talk is straight talk for energy. Well, straight talk, that's the key phrase, for healers. And that means I don't have a lot of bump. We try to keep it short and sweet to the point because people have a lot to do in their days. So I'm just going to fire right away. In a nutshell, how would you describe what it is that you do?
I help people to discover their potential because we all have a hidden potential within us.
Okay, that's a little too. I really should stop asking people for nutshells. Let's do a little bigger nutshell. So what do you do? So how do you help them reach their potential? What's the
Okay.
Do you coach
Yeah.
them? Do you like what area do you work with? Give me a little more to work with there.
Well, it won't be a surprise to the audience, but I have a story from paralysis to happiness alchemist. So I started with energy healing, which I was against. As a scientist, I was against all the spiritual woo-woo things, but I met with energy healing, and now here I am helping people with coaching, energy coaching, and astrology. I created a blend of all those spiritual and scientific facts and tools. So this is how I help people to discover their potential.
Okay, all right. So what would you say? And I think I want to hear a little bit about your story. And I have a feeling that the next question will kind of tie into it. So what would you say is your special gift? I call it your superpower that makes you amazing at what you do.
I think I always think that I see things different. So I am really good at connecting dots. And when I look at someone, I see that there is their gift, there is their potential, and there are the obstacles between the potential and gift. So all we need to do is reconnecting those two by taking out the obstacles. And I'm very good at seeing that obstacles and how to transmute them.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right. So you know that my audience is healers, and why might they need the service you have to offer, and more specifically, why might they want to work with you?
Okay. First of all, I think everyone needs healing, energy healing, or their way of healing. So to describe what they need and which type of healing they need, and the ones who come up with that point that I'm going to explain soon, they I think I'm a good fit for them. So basically, I am someone who is bringing these two different worlds together, and in a blend, I serve them, and I don't apply only one method to everyone. I choose the best fit for them. I use many different techniques, and I use astrology, as you might remember. So
my audience
suggest...
doesn't. So you can give them a little bit of a piece of that.
Okay. Yeah, my best part is astrology. What I love about my job, it's astrology, because we all are unique, and we all need to find the unique tools to open that unique doors with locks. So I am offering that to people to take out the obstacle by opening that special door with a special key. So I am finding the key for my potential clients, and for my clients, and for my friends and family, for myself. This is how I created my dream life, how I attracted my soulmate and soulmate clients. So it's something that we all supposed to do. And people who feels like they are, who are feeling short, who says that sentence, oh, I would do better if I would have get help, or if there was someone who would notice me, and I could create more or better thing than who I am or what I do now. If someone is saying those sentences, and if they struggle emotionally in their lives, I think I'm a good fit for them, best fit for them, because when we struggle emotionally, it is not something bad. In fact, it is something good. It is there telling us, okay, you have a hidden gem within you. So you gotta find a way to take it out, and you just need that special key, as special as you. So I'm providing that special key to people.
Okay, now I actually haven't had an astrologer on my show before, so I would love for you to explain the I've had Vedic astrology done and all of that. I think it's super cool. Do you want to give my audience a little insight into what they would get out of an astrology reading or chart done, or however you frame it?
Oh, thanks for asking that. I would love to talk about astrology, and there is a special technique I developed in my astrology readings. So I would like to talk a little bit about that, because it is something unique. First of all, astrology, the Vedic or karma or Western, doesn't matter, but astrology means your user manual. So basically, even though the simple coffee machine or stream water machine has a user manual in this planet Earth, and how come we wouldn't have one? And astrological readings are basically giving us the chance to read our own using manual, which would give us a chance to get the best out of our energy, how we can use our energy better, because everyone could do many things, but I'm a coach and healer and astrologer, but I cannot do my job as the way you do. We are doing almost like we're quite similar jobs, but I need to find the best fit with my nature. You should do, everyone should do that. And astrology is a great start for people who is in the beginning of their self-discovery journey, or in the middle, or at the further levels.
Doing it for a while,
Because
you can still learn. Yeah.
exactly. And for example, this special type of reading that I developed, it gives people to see where they have their unworthiness wounds, because what I'm telling is our emotions are our golden compass, and they lead us to our life purpose, our potential, basically. And we are all here having some emotions, struggling with the emotions or facing with the emotions every day. And it could be anger, it could be shame, guilt, or any kind of emotion, just name it. And those emotions are there to show us where we feel unworthy. And if we can't figure out where we feel unworthy, we just stuck with the emotion, we stuck with the anger, shame, guilt, and we just embody that feelings, version of those emotions. And if we do when we do the reading on that unworthiness, decoding your unworthiness wounds, I call it soul maps reading. So when you do that soul maps reading, you basically see in which areas of your life you gotta learn to take out the obstacles so you can reconnect with your worthiness.
Gotcha.
And then you reach your highest potential in a better way. And the best part is you can go beyond your chart. So the chart is like a destiny kind of thing, but you have power on it. And when you complete a part, you can go beyond. You can have more than your chart provides or promises you. So knowing your chart is knowing your nature, knowing your potential, and and create a roadmap to reach that potential. So this is why I highly recommend everyone to have a reading, Vedic, decoding the unworthiness wounds, or soul maps reading. Any kind of is okay, but just do it for yourself, guys.
Yeah, no, they are very cool. Like, I had it on my chart, and I don't remember, like, it was kind of translated into English for me in the sense of how does this apply in my life as a business person. At one point I was told I'm not very good at marketing myself, like speaking about myself. So it was like, you know what, Rainy, you might do well to get somebody who does that part for you. You're very much in your head. and having somebody else to do that, which allows you to stay in your head, it might be a good thing for you.
That's great.
Yeah, so things like that. Yeah, exactly, my blueprint. But at the same time, I recognize that speaking, like marketing for myself or whatever, is an obstacle that I have to face. So it's like, okay, well, I can go the easy route, or I can face a challenge, and do the learning and get past it. So it's kind of dependent on where your philosophy is. But if it's hard, it's like, okay, well, I was designed that way, and it might be something that I want to spend my life, like part of my lifetime, overcoming that challenge, and not to beat myself up over it. That I can't get it right away. It's like, well, it was meant to be a challenge for me. It's okay. That is quite all right. So stuff like that is really like I'm a big advocate for it because it's very cool.
Exactly. And doing that, I bet doing that just gave you the energy and joy to continue with what you designed for energy healing. Because even our body chemistry accompanies us when we just describe an emotion that gives us pain. Because if you would keep thinking that, oh, I'm not good at marketing, I should learn it, I should do it that way, this way,
and
there
more stressful.
You would just consume yourself. Yes, it would be more stressful, and you would be consuming your energy. But instead, finding a solution and directing your energy into something that you can benefit more. That's great.
Yeah. So that's just one little example of the myriad of things that a business person can learn out of having their astrological chart done. So
Yeah.
that was really, really cool. And it's neat that you do that yourself. Okay. So my next question for you is you did have something special to offer my audience. Do you want to tell us about that?
Actually, I have a surprise even for you. I just came up with that idea today. The first gift I share with your audience and with many other audience that are my audience as well. There is a free 5 days email course that they can join and enjoy, and it will help them to know themselves better, to be boldly themselves. Because I started a movement called Be Boldly You. It is to encourage people to be themselves boldly, to live a life up to their potential. And it's a little like starting point, and they can use that techniques in their entire lives. It will help them not just for once, all the time, so they can use this. And I would be also happy to offer, just for your audience, this is a special gift for you. A treat for 3 people, for first come, first serve, 30 minutes of healing session or like coaching session up to their needs. And I will be offering these 3 things. So 3 people who is commenting below that live, they are welcome to book a free
Oh,
session through my website for 30 minutes.
very cool.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah, guys, get on that. Very neat. That's a really generous offer. So
Yeah.
thank you for that. Now, last question is how can my audience reach you if they'd like to connect?
It's my hard name and surname. I'm all on all the in all the platforms with my name and surname, and I'm the only one. So if they type anywhere Kubra Ozguvenc, they will find me. And it's KUBRAOZGUVENC on Instagram, or my website with the same name, and my Facebook and LinkedIn. I'm in all the platforms, and also they can reach me through the podcast as well. Um,
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. And your contact information is in the description. So anybody who didn't quite catch it while we were saying it is there for you. So that's it. Thank you so much for being here today. It was so much fun chatting with you.
Um,
Thank you to my audience. As always, I say time is your most valuable asset, and it means so much to me that you took part of it to spend with me and my guest today. And one thing I didn't mention, I actually have a workshop of my own coming up. It's March 21st to 25th, and I'm going to be teaching all my participants how to heal your own emotional baggage. It is literally called the How to Heal from Your Past workshop. And I'm going to give you all the basics of how to connect with your subconscious, figure out the emotional baggage you're carrying, and let it go. It is freaking magic. I'm going to teach you some really, really cool stuff there. And if you're interested in participating in that, then again, the registration link is below. And if you'd like to reach me directly, you can find me at acceleratedreleasetechnique.org or my email info@acceleratedreleasetechnique.org. And finally, if you enjoyed what you saw today, please give it a like, subscribe, share, and of course, come back again next week. See you then.